Greetings, traveler. I'm the Blue Regent, and today we are going to be building an automated carrot and potato farm and working on continuing to improve our villager trading hall to help get an emerald economy running so that we can start trading for things like enchantments, eventually treasure maps, and other cool stuff like that. So if you're ready, settle up, and let's begin. So before we do anything today, I want to get a little agricultural, food related trade setup going here. Oh, you picked up that job already. Okay, I've got a lot of coal. That's not a bad trade. I was the only villager that felt like getting a job was important. It's kind of a weird time too. I think it's nighttime right now actually. This is essentially just going to be the farmers and fishermen wing, and I'm pretty excited about all of the trading I'm going to be able to do in this wing because we've already got our automated melon and pumpkin farm, the AFK fishing house, which I should probably start using more of. Normally I use that when I'm taking breaks. However, lately I've been needing to gather so many materials that when I'm not recording, I'm still probably doing stuff actively. It's mostly just tree harvesting, to be honest. So now that I feel like I have a little bit more freedom as far as needing all of these materials, and the next big structure is mostly going to be stone, I can take kind of a break from that and use a lot of time to just do some AFK fishing. So this wing is actually going to be pretty lucrative, more so actually than the librarian cleric wing, simply because these clerics want a lot of rotten flesh, and the librarians get tired of trading paper pretty quickly. So I really think that that's going to be the wing that gets me the most amount of emeralds. Our automatic wool farm is down here, and essentially right behind it, this is going to be the automated carrot and potato farm. I don't know if I'm 100% beneath these. However, I feel like I'm pretty close. So what I need to do now is basically just carve out this area. And what I think I'm going to do is just basically dig out the whole big space. And then from there, use that big open space to just build everything exactly the way that I need it to be. Okay, so I think I'm going to want to move this back a little bit more. I don't really need this to be pushed too far back from this entrance, so I might actually just have my farms here. I'm going to have to do some imagining here real quick. If on the other side of this block is where the first block of tilled soil would go, so we would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just throw a torch here for now. Actually, I think I need this to be wider. So I'm going to pull this in a little bit. So there. I think that's more what I'm looking for. Once again, I'm going to be using a Logical Geek Boy design. And again, the way that he shows this is to be built. However, with this one, I think I want it to be just kind of worked into this area. So let's see here. If behind this block is where the first tilled soil is, just like last time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, that's not. It would be this one. 'Cause that's. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. This would go 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is one corner of this farm. So then if this is the middle of the future field, we're going to go back another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's a space that's going to be one of the 2 automated fields. And so I'm going to bring the roof up, I think maybe one more. And of course I want to gather all this coal. And then the next thing to do is going to be to lower this floor level because we're going to be replacing all of this with dirt. And of course I want this last bit of iron. And then I'm going to be taking all of this diorite as well. Cool. Now to do the same thing on the other side. Well, I don't think that I don't think stone gathering is going to be a problem thanks to this project because once again Here I am just loaded up with cobblestone. I'm here for it. It's good. It's good because I think that Mage Tower is going to be very resource heavy by the time it's all said and done. So these kinds of projects leading into it are great. Okay, so now I've got everything dug out, which means that we're going to need to bring some dirt in now to get the rest of this set up. Okay, so now we'll get all of this filled in. That's going to end up going there. Okay, so there's field 1 done, and we have water underneath the composter so that all of this will be able to be irrigated once we till it with the hoe. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah. Okay, bye. I have to admit, it took way more it took way more dirt than I realized it would to fill 2 9x9 squares, but we have both filled, so that's exciting. And I want to throw down a glowstone in the middle of both of these to help with lighting. I'm actually gonna do this. Do I have enough? I do. I want to do a glowstone. Oh, is this our mines? It is. Hey. Oh, that can be how I get to everything. Oh, what do you know? Okay, well now I can get rid of the other dumb entrance I have going on. I'm just gonna... Well, how about that? So I'm gonna throw this here, throw that here. I want to have glowstone in the middle block on all 3 sides, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Another decorative thing I want to do is throw some glass along this way so they can look out and see people as they're working in their fields, and you know, they're not just stuck in a dark room all day while they're at work. Because I don't know about you, I feel like that would make me really sad. Is this necessary? No. However, you know, I've said this before. I'll say it a million times. I don't normally make the villagers work for me, and so I kind of feel bad doing it. I don't know. This just makes it feel more like a nicer workspace. So I was just looking at the next step, and I think I made this wrong. I think I made this too wide. That's okay. It can be fixed. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is right this time. And I believe it is. So now the next thing to do from here, this gets mined out. I'm actually going to need a step up here because this is going to get mined out too. And then I think this needs to be mined out. Okay, so these spaces are currently temporarily dug out, and then they're going to be covered back up again while we get our villagers in here. But this is essentially how the gathering process of this is going to work. So we're going to get a hopper going into this pair of chests, a hopper going into that hopper, and then the same thing on the other side. And then for now, we'll get some temporary blocks in. Like so. And then from here, we're going to set up our minecart tracks to get our villagers into these 2 farm plots. The thing that I'm now realizing is this is the wall that is the outer wall of the farm plots, which means to widen this to 3 wide, I'm going to have to go along this edge, which isn't a problem. I just wish I had planned that out a little bit better. But that's okay. I'm going to mine that out real quick. Now that I've got that cleared out, I'm going to basically start carrying our minecart tracks down. So now from here, now that we've got our redstone torches laid out, which are marked by these chiseled stone blocks, we're just going to basically carry our rails all the way back towards the spawner. Alright, so if I did all my calculating correctly, this should take the villager straight there, and then the villager should just be able to hang out in the farm, no problem. We made it in. Now here's the question, can you get back out? Also, I have a theory on why the villagers were getting hurt. Haha! Yes! I know why it was happening, and that just figured it out. Because the villagers were in an area where they couldn't move when they got out of the minecarts, that's why they were getting hurt. I wasn't hitting them. They were just getting hurt because they were colliding with blocks. I think. I'm pretty positive that's what that was. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay, I want to get rid of this temporarily. Oh, no. Oh, okay, I got it. Alright. Have you seen this one? Can you actually claim that? That's the question. Let's do this for a second. Have you thought about becoming a farmer? Oh, it might be nighttime. Okay, well, I'm going to just leave that off for right now. And then get rid of that. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Minecart goes in. Press the button. And again, because I have a nice open space, I should be able to just... Ha! Yep. Okay, so see how it kind of got thrown? Yeah, so when that happens, and they're in that confined area in like the trading hall, they were just getting hurt because they were colliding with blocks. Which, I'm not happy that they were getting hurt, but I am happy that I wasn't messing that up. So we have our two farmers going now. They'd officially claimed their jobs. And so now the goal is to get these two farms going. What are you planting, out of curiosity? Is that carrots? Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Well, go ahead and plant carrots then. Huh. I guess this is going to be the carrot side. I was not expecting that. Let's do the same thing on this side. This time we're going to do potatoes. And I want to ensure that this side is potatoes. So I'm going to race you to planting stuff. Because that's what I want this side to be. Okay, I know I want fence posts here. I'm going to put glass blocks here for lighting reasons. This gets dug out. We'll get the fanciest block that we've got currently. And let's see, I think I want glass here, like so. I think I'm going to do kind of an elaborate thing here. If I remember right, villagers tend to hop off to the right. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to be ready to close the villager in. A little bit of this for right now, just to be safe. Hello, don't worry, you're not going to be by yourself too much longer. If I did this correctly, you are about to go hang out with your friends. Okay, this should push the villager to the right, if I've done this correctly. If I haven't, that'll be annoying. F3B, let's see if I can hit your hitbox. Aha. Nope, nope, nope. Get back in there, please, 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 please. Oh, no, 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 no. Yes. Okay. Phase 1 of this ridiculous project, done. Is this ridiculous? Yes. Is it working? Also, yes. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. That was a little more complicated than it needed to be, but we got there. Okay, so I have this set up now, and I kind of want to make this look like it's not a prison. Because this looks a little bit like it's a prison. The way it's supposed to work is this villager will keep farming potatoes. Hello, Enderman. This villager will keep farming carrots. And when their inventories get full, they'll try to feed this villager in the middle. And what they'll do is they'll throw him the excess of their inventory, but they're not going to be able to reach him because of these fence posts. So everything that misses is going to fall down into these hoppers. Does it make me feel a little grimy? Yeah. Yeah, it does. But I'm just going to pretend that they come down here and they willingly work, and this is their foreman, and he gathers their food there, and then I'll put some gates here for you. That's what I'll do. Or I could yeah, there we go. Okay. Does this feel like a door for you? Like you intentionally just walk in here? I hope it does. Yeah, that makes me feel a little less bad. So I added a second chest down here, so now I have 2 double chests for storage. And it looks like maybe this farmer is starting to gather potatoes, which is cool. And are you gathering carrots? It looks like maybe you are. Okay, alright. Cool. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, so now they're farming. It's always weird when they like don't do their job. How are you doing? You doing alright? Okay, cool. And yeah, we'll just let the 3 of you do your jobs. Now I've been adding a couple more professions for trading down here, just based on what kind of work blocks I have. But I've been thinking, I think I want to swap these 4 out. Hi. How do you feel about being a butcher? Well, you feel good about it. And what do you think about being a butcher? Great. Everybody's looking to buy pork and chicken, which are the 2 things I can't mass produce at the moment. So I've got 5 farmers, 5 fishermen, 4 butchers. And I think I'm going to kind of do the same thing. I've been thinking, how much of this do I need? You know, how many clerics am I going to need? Probably not more than 3. And so I'm probably going to finish this row out with cartographers. 4 cartographers right here. And so this is going to be librarians, cartographers, clerics. I don't know quite yet how I'm going to do this side. It might be 3 leather workers, 3 tool makers. Oh, you haven't accepted that either. And then I might do the rest armor smiths and weaponsmiths. Probably how I'm going to do that. And then I'll work out how that wing works. But I think that's how I'm going to divide this up. And so I'm going to spend a little bit of time down here kind of just playing around with, you know, what trades I want them all to have, and see what I can accomplish with just, like this one, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. This I'll do. This is the trade. In fact, I'll just lock you in right now. What about you? Okay, alright. These coal ones aren't bad. I have a ton of coal. So yeah, so I'm gonna go get some stuff to trade with all of these villagers, and we'll kind of get some of them settled in as far as what their trades are. So in my running back and forth doing my trading, I realized that there was a slight error in my design, and I actually had to push my trapdoors back 1 block. Because if the villager isn't standing on this middle block here, the other 2 farmers aren't going to be able to try to throw the crops to this villager. So it still looks like a door. We can still pretend that the 3 of them can leave when they're done for the day. And Now this should work. I think we're still waiting for their inventories to fill up. But hopefully that'll happen soon. Looks like they've been doing quite a bit of farming in here. I locked this librarian, which is the second librarian in, at Depth Strider 3, which that just happened to be what was generated on them when I walked in recently, that I hadn't locked them in on anything, and when the world reloaded, this is what was on them. So Depth Strider 3 is now what this librarian has, which is going to be super helpful for working on getting our Ocean Monument adventure going. Now I've also locked in all of my farmer and fisherman traders. I have not done the butchers yet, simply because... Oh, you're about to level up. Kind of new pumpkins. Ooh, I have pumpkins. Well, great. You want carrots, which I don't have a ton of. You want potatoes, so you can have those. And you're about to level up. Pumpkins again, great. Do you buy potatoes? Carrots and beetroots. You do buy potatoes, and you sell pumpkin pies and apples. That's going to be great. Apples, obviously golden apples. But also, when we get splash invisibility potions and can make invisible item frames, we can use invisible item frames and apples to make fake apple trees. So from a decorative point of view, this is actually a really awesome trade. I don't have the best source on chicken and pork. I could just go through and start killing pigs and chickens. But that's not going to be really item efficient, so I might, in the near future, get some automated pig and chicken farms going. In the meantime, I've locked in all my fisherman traders. I really don't care too much about what their trades are. I'm really just kind of looking to offload some of this excess coal I have from mining, as well as having another use for the AFK fishing. So yeah, so basically we have more or less our trade going. I've got so much coal. Let's see here. Let's just offload a lot of this coal. You're still buying coal, so I'll sell it to you. You don't have a torch. Why don't you have a torch? There you go. Okay, let's sell you some of this cod. So I think from here on out, my system for at least wheat is going to be, I won't trade any until all of these are full. And that's because I am also gathering wheat for block production. So I don't want to burn through all of my wheat and not get the blocks I need. And I also don't want to burn through all of my wheat and not be able to breed my cows like I want to. Our auto farm has carrots in it now, which means it's working. And that means that maybe we can watch one of them try to feed this middle one. I also moved where these trapdoors were. I think that was what was blocking them from getting to this villager in the middle here. So let's see. Let's see if one of them will try to feed him. Or are they chatting right now? We'll just hang out here for a minute. There it was. Oh, yes. I don't even know how long I've been sitting here. But if you saw that, that villager came up, went to throw the villager in the middle some potatoes. You can only throw them one block, and so now... Wow, that's a lot of potatoes. Okay, let's do this. Cool. So, this is how well the farm's working. Oh man, that's so sweet. Huh. Cool. So this is basically just an automatic, constantly working trade resource generator, which also means that I'll be taking all of this. Okay, so I've been doing a lot of trading, and I have a ton of emeralds. Let's get mending. Actually, I think I need this twice. Yeah, mending. Okay, so I've got 2 mendings. And then I want to get Depth Strider. And I want to see if I put Fortune 2 on my Fortune 2 pickaxe, if that'll give me Fortune 3. Okay, let's go burn off some of these levels. Okay, here's the moment of truth. It will give me Fortune 3. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So then that means... Is looting 4 a thing? No? Okay, well, that's fine. I do want to put Depth Strider on my boots. And then I want to combine these 2 gold helmets so that I have a better gold helmet in the nether. And now we're down to 4 levels, which means that if I die for some reason, I don't have this huge loss of experience anymore. Which is great because I've been running around with a ton of levels for a while now. So I'm going to throw these random armors that I've been holding on to. And I've got like all mending everything. I should put protection 3 on that helmet for the nether. But everything's got protection 3. Oh, except this helmet. So all of my armor has protection 3 except for my helmet or my helmet for the nether. Which means that I'm going to need to do a ton more trading to get protection 3 twice to then put it on both of these helmets. But I'm super pumped about that because now everything's got mending on it. Everything's got mending except for the bow. And that's because we're holding out for infinity. Which will allow me to just run around with 1 arrow, and that is all of the arrows I need for any adventure. With some major enchantment upgrades to all of our equipment and our automated farm running, that is going to be it for today. I look forward to seeing you next time in the Lapis Kingdom. Have a great day. Bye.